Ladies and gentlemen, right here live on Brandon Thompson Wrestling Headline News. It is going to be more news on CM Punk, backstage news on why WWE doctors are suing CM Punk, and why Undertaker is not going to be on TV until WrestleMania, and backstage rumors on Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. More coming up on Brandon Thompson Wrestling Headline News, so stay tuned.
You're now listening to Wrestling Headline News. News from WWE, TNA, MMA, UFC, and many more. Exclusively by your host, Bad Guy Brandon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Brandon Thompson Wrestling Headline News. Now, there has been a lot of allegations these past few months that I have been away, but personal issues and a lot of setbacks. Of course, I was not able to get back on the mic again, per se. But I'm back on the mic and ready to blow up. So, backstage news on why WWE doctors are suing CM Punk on medical allegations. Now, of course, we had to start tonight's show, well, today's afternoon show, with CM Punk, the best in the world, the self-proclaimed best in the world. Now, as it was previously reported, WWE's doctors Chris Edmond is filling for alleging Edmond misdiagnosed a lump on his back, which turned out to be a staph infection. Furthermore, WWE sent out a statement supporting Edmond's defamation lawsuit served to dispute Punk's claim. Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer has posted the following on F4WOnline.com, the message board regarding WWE's decision to fire back at Punk. There's a reason this all came out. WWE lost round one to a guy they now believe beat them at their own game, and they can't say that, so this is what they are doing. When they settled, they thought he had them dead to rights. Now they think he outworked them, and they don't take that as well. Thoughts about who wins the court case is missing the entire point. It's never going to trial. It's about revenge for them being worked and to cave in early. At least their version. There have been to use doctors because they can't sue, but they obviously believe they are in the right. Now, I just think they should just suck it up. It was a staph infection. It was official. It was a staph infection. Unless it comes back as something else, but it was a staph infection, and they misdiagnosed the whole thing, which I really don't understand it at all. Why keep serving this man pills? You saw it for yourself. I think CM Punk should sue, counter sue. Because it was a staph infection. Okay? If you know it was a staph infection the first time you looked at the shit, why would you sit here and give the man some antibiotics knowing it ain't going to fix the issue? So, anyway, Orton comments on his WWE return, Miz TV segment on Fastlane pre-show, and much more. Now, let's first get to Orton comments on his WWE return. As noted, Randy Orton made his return to WWE TV on February 22nd at Fastlane, and he posted the following reaction on Twitter. He posted "Miss Me?" question mark. Hashtag WWE Fastlane. Now, I gotta say, it's pretty cool to have Randy Orton back on WWE TV. It's pretty cool that we get to see him in more rivalries this year than last year, because some of the rivalries last year didn't add up to me. I mean, it was fun while it lasted. It was good with the Evolution storyline and all that, but that short planned storyline with Evolution really made no type sense. No type sense at all. Um, but yeah. Miz TV at Fastlane. The following is the Miz TV segment from tonight's WWE Fastlane kickoff show, and you can check that out in the description box below. It was basically the kickoff with Miz TV and a special guest, Paul Heyman. Also, we also have who will face. No. Sorry about that. But what we got also is Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns rumors. And I gotta say, like, there's been rumors going around that he's that Roman Reigns is suspended. So if Roman Reigns suspended, usually the suspension goes about 2 months. Okay, everybody knows that March, I think 29th or 31st is WrestleMania. Either way you look at it, it's the end of March. Okay, so if this really is true that he's suspended, then who's gonna face Brock Lesnar? Who? Daniel Bryan? This is bad. This is bad planning. This is very bad planning. We all know Daniel Bryan is gonna lose. There ain't no fucking way in hell Daniel Bryan can beat Brock Lesnar. What are he gonna do? The LeBell lock? The yes lock? That's what he's gonna do on Brock Lesnar? Really? That's how the whole championship get handed down to Bryan thing goes. See, this is why WWE is losing their ratings right now. This is why WWE is losing their WWE Network subscriptions right now. This is why people don't watch WWE no more, because of bullcrap like this. It's bullcrap like this that really gets people upset. Like, why in the world are you even going to suspend Roman Reigns? I really want to know. So let's go to this rumor killer right now. So Roman Reigns did not fail a wetness test. More speculation on Brock Lesnar alleged backstage frustrations. So you might as well just clap it up right there, because finally we got something that makes sense. Because we all know all hell is going to break loose. And when all hell breaks loose, we all know they're not going to get no ratings for WrestleMania, because right now the only thing I see that is a good thing at WrestleMania right now is this match and Undertaker versus Bray Wyatt. That's the only two top matches I see right now. That's the only two top matches that make sense right now. To me. At least to me. So, a rumor that started overnight on Reddit and social media regarding that Roman Reigns failed his wellness test, completely untrue, a WWE source informed PWInsider.com. Okay, so the rumor from an anonymous user started on the Square Circle community around 1 a.m. Eastern and has since been removed, but claimed that Reigns had failed a random drug test and was the reason Brock Lesnar grew angry and reportedly walked off Monday Night Raw this week. As noted, there is no truth to the story, and not a single legitimate source has noted otherwise. While it's still unclear what happened with Lesnar on Monday, the leading theory is that the champion is frustrated over his WrestleMania pay being taken from the dwindling pay-per-view buys. Okay, so at the very least, the rumor wasn't reported as true by any of the major news sites. It was only picked up steam on social media, but I've been asked about it more than anything else today by a wide margin. So I figured it was worth dispelling the story with a regard to Lesnar. Everything is speculation at this point, but frustration over WrestleMania makes more sense than anything else I've heard. Okay, so yes, I'll be frustrated too. Okay, of course the pay-per-view buys. I don't know the pay-per-view buys, but if it is low and the wrestler checks is low, then hey, you can't blame Brock Lesnar for getting mad. You gotta blame Vince McMahon. You gotta blame the board of directors. You gotta blame the head of WWE right now, because what the fuck are they writing right now? I have no idea. What are they even planning to do with these type matches? We got John Cena going as a mid-carder again. Now I'm not a big fan of John Cena. I don't really give two shits about John Cena. But the fact that he's a mid-carder again, going against Rusev, okay, let him go against a big guy, okay, cool. But what they should do, and I was just discussing this yesterday, what they should do is bring Rhino to the main roster. Let him become big in NXT, of course. Become big in NXT. Let him come as a mid-carder. Let him come at John Cena. Let him come at Rusev. Okay? But the fact that this Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns thing, it's a good thing that they finally having a good match. Power versus power. It's the spear versus the F5. The man beast versus the wild Samoan, I guess is what they call him. The Justice. This is exactly what people been wanting. People been wanting Undertaker to come back. People been wanting Sting to come to WWE. People been wanting Undertaker versus Sting, but you can't have that, obviously. Because obviously, we got Triple H versus Sting at WrestleMania, which is kind of it's and on with me, because I don't think that that's a good match either, because, hey, we all know Sting gonna beat Triple H. It really, what, you're gonna have Sting make his dramatic keep coming back as a return and then lose at the grandest stage of them all? Of course, if they do that, I wouldn't be surprised. They did it to WCW, they did it to ECW. I wouldn't be surprised if they did it to TNA now. They've taken TNA superstars, TNA legends, and saying, fuck you, we are better than you. That's exactly what they saying. I'm sorry. This is Brandon Thompson, Wrestling Headline News. Really unreal, real and unscripted. We ain't gonna hold anything back for you. But also, in other news, we got AJ Lee responds to Stephanie McMahon's tweet on women's rights. Says WWE divas earn a fraction of wages that men do. Okay, now, earlier this week, Stephanie McMahon sent out the following tweet on Twitter in response to Patricia Arquette's inspiring words at the Oscars, moments after winning the Best Supporting Actress for her role in Boyhood. Okay, and Patricia Arquette's inspiring words was, to every woman who have gave birth to every taxpayer and citizen of this nation, we have fought for everybody else equal rights. It's our time to have wage equality once and for all, and equal rights for women in the United States of America. Now, I'm not going against this, but of course, Stephanie had some words to say, and she said, thank you, Patty Arquette, for having the courage to fight for women's rights on such a grand platform. Use your voice. Okay, now former WWE diva AJ Lee, who hasn't been seen on television since December, apparently thought McMahon's words were a bit hypocritical. She said, at Stephanie McMahon, your female wrestlers have record selling merchandise and have starred in the highest rated segment of the show several